Well, good morning. It is now 6:40. I hope to be out of here within the next 45 minutes or so. Cool this morning. Uh, no problems during the night, no rain. Everything stayed dry. I slept moderately well, I guess. Um, Other than that, I feel pretty good today. Getting ready to have some breakfast and stuff. And yeah, so I will show you the camp. What's left of it. Probably saw it yesterday. The tent was right there. It's gone. I still got a little bit of a gear explosion going on, but not too bad. But yeah. So it looks to be another beautiful day. Probably not quite as clear as yesterday, but I don't think it's going to be as windy either, so that's a good thing. All right, we'll talk to you later. Okay. It's 7:20. And I'm on trail. So I've got like 4 miles to go, 4.5, something like that. A couple of waterfalls to see, so that'll be kind of interesting and cool. The sun's just popping up over the horizon. And they said start off cool, so that's what I'm doing. It's cool this morning. Not as cold as the last time I stayed here, though. But anyway, Sawmill Campground. Second time I've stayed here. That was a much better site than the last one I had. I'm glad it didn't rain last time. Water would have run that right down through the middle of my tent. All right. Catch you later on along the trail. All right, so I just wanted you to see. That's the Collins River. And we're going upstream. Now, the river is running good because you heard it yesterday. But as you can see, there's nothing there. No water running. It's all underground. So, pretty cool. I read a little bit yesterday about the old wagon road. And man, I tell you, they had some pictures from like, I guess the 1850s or 60s or whatever. The place was a super highway, man. Crowded with buggies, and drovers ran their cattle up and down a couple times a year for grazing. And a lot of goods passed through there. So it was a heavily used road. Amazing. Nothing like a little warm coffee, a couple of cups of coffee, a couple of packs of oatmeal, get you warmed up and ready to go. Back to you later. I'm guessing this was a old logging road or something. Forest Service road. I don't know. I don't think it was any part of the wagon road. It doesn't look like it's sturdy enough. They say there's bear in here. They tell you to hang your bag and everything. I wouldn't mind seeing one. I've seen a few deer, but not on this trip. Haven't seen much wildlife this trip. Couple of squirrels. Heard an owl last night. Every time I come here and spend the night, owl hoots all night long. Trying to scare something into moving, I guess, so they can pounce on it. So yesterday I saw these footprints, bear footprints, and you know, I kind of thought I knew what it was. I just thought it was unusual. But I was talking to my youngest daughter. She was telling me, yeah, there's a lot of people that they work their way down the shoe heel rise until they get those, like, they're almost like aqua shoes with the toes in them, and do that for a while and just work their way to the point to where they can do everything barefoot. And she says they said it eliminates a lot of hip pain and back pain and various things like that because you're walking naturally. I don't know about that. I've read some about it, and I mean, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. God made us this way, made our feet the way he did. Not that there's anything wrong with shoes, but you know, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I may try to work my way down to zero rise. We'll see. Some people have said it really hurts their knees and calves, but you kind of have to work your way into it. So I'm guessing if you can find a 2 or 3 millimeter heel rise and use that for a while and then drop down to 0, maybe that would work. I don't know. Anyway. Quite a few deer track on this trail, I've noticed. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Sun hadn't come up over to the left of me. I'm heading south. So this is a little bit cooler, but it feels good because I worked up a sweat a while ago. Yeah, the trail's getting narrow right here on the edge. Don't fall down the hill. Of course, it's not that far to go, but still. I hear the sound of many waters. I don't know if it's waterfall or what, or just the river finally flowing. That's pretty. Oh wow, look at that. It goes underground right there. Look at that, going down in there. Going down right in there. Up under that shelty rock. Waterfall coming down. And there's a big pool right there. All right. Kind of pretty. coming off that shell. It's coming out from underground right back there too. Wow. A lot of little waterfalls and cascades back up in there. Looks like we're going to turn away. Well, there it is. Horsepound Falls. And it's really flowing. Man, that trail's in bad shape there. Let's go down here and take a look. Man, there's a lot of water flowing today. This trail has been basically muddy since I crossed the dry river like 20 minutes after I started hiking this morning. Just mud and water everywhere. Oh, man, it's flowing big time. Yeah. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I don't know if you can really see it that well. But there's a lot of water running down there. Down there. But the trail is way up here, so I'm just not getting a whole lot to see here, unfortunately. Ooh, I tell you what, that climb back up out of Horse Pound Falls, ooh-wee, that was some kind of something. Okay, it appears we're gonna head on up trail that way. So when I get something else, I'll let you know. Well, we're getting there, but it's a slow slog up. I probably won't talk very much. You can kind of see the trail there, and it switchbacks all the way down to the river. So I've come about 1.5 miles from Horse Pound Falls, and man, it was pretty much uphill the whole way. And I will agree that this is a hard trail. Parts of it anyway. I couldn't imagine doing this in July. Kill you. Kill me anyway. You just gotta take it slow. Ooh. Cause I'm old and all. And I still gotta go up there. All right, let's go through this little section here. Holy cow. The heck good is that gonna do? Well, it is 10:30, and I left about 7:30 this morning. It took me 3 hours to do close to 5 miles, I guess, from the campground back up to here. And I'm telling you what, it was tough, tough. A lot of climbing. I mean, switchbacks, rocks. I mean, it was a rugged, rugged trail. So they said it was hard, and they're right. It was hard. And I think going the other way, I went counterclockwise on this loop. I think going clockwise, it would be just as difficult going the other way, coming up out of the campground and going back up to the rim trail. That Stagecoach Road is pretty rocky. But yeah, anyway, it was a good trip. I slept okay last night. Just, I don't know what the problem was. I just couldn't sleep very well. On and off sleep, waking up. There was no animals, nothing going on, but just weird. I don't know. But yeah, it was a good trip. Over 12 miles round trip in 2 days. So first overnight trip of 2021.